Hello, I'm Catherine. Welcome to Dryer Days Art Studio. Today I'm going to be working on this 10-inch tall piece that I have named Awaken. And I got this wooden cutout from a shop on Amazon that I will include the link to down in the description of this video. And I'm showing an up-close view of the finished piece here, and in the next clip you will see the same piece outside in the daylight, just showing how the different lighting and different atmospheres that you shoot pictures or video of your pieces in can really affect how they look. And here it is. You can see the colors look brighter, more vibrant. It's sparkling more. So just kind of keep that in mind when you are trying to get good shots of your pieces. I did use real Moonstone Chrysocolla in this, as well as shard glitter. I really only used a couple of acrylic paint colors, one pigment powder and one pigment paste. So let's get right into it. As you can see, this board has already been prepped, painted, and my barriers are down. If you'd like to see how I do that, I will put a link right up in the upper right-hand corner now that you can click on to see how I make those barriers. But for time purposes, I didn't want to include all of that in this video. I did use a teal, a light blue paint, a turquoise, white, and gold. And I am coming in here as part of my prep work and laying down my moonstone. I do come in with a hot glue gun and lay them in. I do like to do this before I do my resin. Sometimes you will still have loose pieces, and I will assess that here in a couple seconds when I get to the resin portion. I do the same with my glitter. I come in with that hot glue, lay the glitter down, and clean it up later with just a little brush and get all the excess off. Here I have taped the edges of my piece. I'm ready to do my resin. I am using Stone Coat art resin for this piece. Coming in, and now I'm drizzling that clear resin over the stones, over the glitter, because I've made the mistake before of coming in with my heat gun to pop the bubbles of my resin, and I have stones and glitter that were not secured down and they went all over the place. So I always do this as a precaution right off the bat. Plus it gives a really nice covering to all of your stones and any jagged pieces that you might have sticking out. It gets that nice shine of the resin over top of it. As I did mention, I am using Stone Coat art resin, and you can find a discount code for their resin down in the description of this video, as well as a couple other links to stores with discount codes. I like to feature all of the products and tools that I use in my videos in the video description. I do have an Amazon store where you can find all that good stuff that I like to use as well. I use a lot of just clear resin in this piece, actually. I had a really nice opaque background with those colors already down. So what I do is I use, what I'm using for my white is the Resin Angel White pigment paste, which I love. It's just a gorgeous white. I use this in almost every piece I do. And just mixing that up thoroughly. And then as you can see here, I have a couple of acrylic paints that I will mix into some resin, and I'm using that 24 karat gold mica pigment from Artisan Pigments. You can see what a tiny amount I use. You really only need a 10% ratio of pigment into your resin. And what I will do here that you will see is I just add in my clear resin, and then I ribbon in those other colors, and then I use a stick to kind of manipulate it and move it around and get it to where I want. you saw in the beginning of this piece all done. As I said, Awaken is available for sale, and come check me out over on Drier Days on Instagram, and I do have a Facebook group, Drier Days Art Studios Resin and Fluid Art Group. Come check that out if you like, if you're an artist and you want to share your work. And thank you so much for watching, everybody. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, keep on pouring.